Peace, this is Efap, a director based out of Brooklyn.
It just happened. I was borrowing a homie's camera one day. Next thing you know, I asked him to borrow it again. And I kept asking him to borrow his shit until he got tired. He was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I had to use my shit too, you feel me? So I was like, yo, this shit is kind of hot. Like, so that's kind of like where it started. I started photography when I was 20. I was working at 9 to 5 at the law firm. It was trash. And one lawyer told me one day, he was like, yo, you don't want to do this shit. This shit is like so black and white. There was no space for creativity in that world, at least for me. While working that job, I saved up money. I saved up $4,000. I bought a Canon T3i or some shit like that. Back in the day when that first came out, it was like the hottest thing. I would take like 2,000 photos a day. Not on purpose, like yo, I'm gonna take 2,000. Like, it was nothing like that. It was just like I was just taking a shit ton of photos, like all day long, from like sun up to sundown. I love to walk, so I would just walk everywhere. Like I would start different neighborhoods, you know what I mean? Start from one point, end up at another spot, and just take photos, you know? And that's how I got into it. Then someone asked me to do a music video for them. And I was like, yo, bro, this is like, I don't do music videos, you know what I mean? I just do photos, whatever, but I tried it. I did a homie's music video, then I started doing music videos for people in Coney Island, because that's where I grew up. And then it just started to catch. I love Coney Island, man. It like literally raised me, you know, I used to play basketball a lot. I think that was my passion in the beginning of life. It was like, yo, we're trying to go to the NBA. My mom's boyfriend growing up was a drug dealer, you feel me? He had me on the corner with him right after school, you know what I mean? I had my book bag, I'll be sitting on the fucking milk crate outside a corner store after school, you know? So like, I wasn't thinking about being an artist, you know? I was thinking about getting out the fucking hood. My stance, like when I first got into photography and film, was I just wanted to be respected. You know, at first winning an Emmy, it was like dream come true. Like it was something I didn't expect to happen because I was just working. I was just in the field doing my job, and it just happened, you know? And it happened again and again and again. So I never want to feel like I'm putting myself in a box or I'm like doubting myself. But the Emmys, it put a lot of stress on me for a while, just because like so much that comes behind that. For something of that magnitude to happen that early, it's just like, whoa. Being a dad is amazing because it's just like living, breathing inspiration every day, you know? Like, it's amazing to see them just grow every day and learn new things. You know, as an artist, you got highs and lows, you know what I mean? So like, I go through that shit all the time, you know what I mean? So one week I might be up high, I want to create, I want to be out there, I want to meet people and do things. And then there's other days where I just don't want to be seen, or I don't want to talk to nobody, or I don't want to create anything, you know what I mean? And it's like, you have to find that balance and not keep yourself in that low point. Stay focused, you know? That's my shit. Like, manual focus, like, you break it down, it's all focus. It's not easy to keep that focus, but that's why successful people are successful, because they've learned how to master, keep themselves in that moment. Stay creative, stay hungry, stay passionate. Just go out there and shoot, bro. The end goal for me is to build a media empire, build a production house, and eventually, might sound crazy, but to start like a film academy school. It's gonna take some time, but the steps I'm taking towards it is like daily just building on relationships with people, finding people that I can add to my team, really just being in these streets, man. Like that's kind of just how you get it done. That's how I've always got it done, from like being in the streets, making connections with people that I meet every day, you know? That's the only way I know how to get by. I mean, that's what I'll probably continue to do for the rest of my life.